Guys, Nick Obi with Access Foils, and I'm going to talk about the 1060 broad spectrum carve. All right, it's a very user-friendly foil. All right, this has a very slow stall rate for pumping, so you don't have to keep the pump going. You can glide a lot with it. You get very slow, then you can speed up on your pumping and everything. It has a little bit of downturn tips, which is great for that carving effect when you turn. That tip grabs and just gives you that push through that turn. Super nice and easy. It eats up all the outer disturbances. If you want a foil that's just all around amazing, I can pump out, catch double, triple waves with this, no problem. But I can wing with it. It gets right up on foil, and in the offshore winds, this has now become one of my favorite foils for offshore riding. It just carves upwind super well. It's crazy how much upwind this thing wants to drive and take you at the speed that it has for the size of it. Basically, like they took a 920, flattened it out, made it a little bit more higher aspect, so you have that super usability. If you're paddling in on a sub, it doesn't catch at all. It's not like paddling the 1150 where you get a little pushback. It glides really easily through the stroke of the paddle, gets you onto the wave. You can catch a wave from behind. You can paddle right through the wave and drop down the face and take off with it, which is super user friendly. And with these ones, these broad spectrum carbs, something they did that I hope other companies do because it's very safe wise. You have a certain amount of lift, and once you get to that lift, you don't get any more lift. So you don't get the thing that I call blowout, which is once you reach a certain speed, as your foil's creating so much lift, all of a sudden your foil starts to stall and it comes to the surface and you basically go backward if you want to or not. These won't do that. If you're dropping in on something, maybe it's too big for you, or if it is big enough for you, you just pump it a little bit, kick it into gear, it'll take right off. The speed on it is awesome. But if you drop into something and it's too big or too quick, the foil will just stay there in the water. The wave will pass you. You're not gonna go flying up out of the water, which is awesome. I love putting beginners on this for this system. Now, the nice thing with this is this goes on the red system, all right? So 3 of these foils are gonna be for the red system, 3 are for the black. The smaller 3 are for the red, or for the black, the bigger 3 is for the red. So if you've been on a 1020 and 920 and you want something just a little easier for that one step up, but you're not really sure you want to get into a high aspect pump wing, or maybe you got on them and you're like, oh, you know, my conditions, it's always current against wind, it's choppy, they're very unstable. This is your answer to that. This will take care of all the choppiness, the bumps, all the irregularities that we have in the ocean. It eats it up. Great for winging, dock starts, behind the boat, sup foil. I haven't proned it yet, so I'm heading up to Coco, get some of my prone buddies on, see how they like it this weekend. And a lot of the guys that got on this for winging and testing, immediately they came in, they wanted it. I want that foil. When can I get it? You know, so just an all-around awesome foil. This to me is what the 3 strut medium aspect kite did to the kite industry, made everything super easy. That's what this does. It just makes all aspects of foiling super easy, super user-friendly. Highly recommend it.